All right, you are welcome to today's mentorship session. Uh, as we can all see, this is a ground mentorship on scholarship and study abroad, and Le Grand means something big because it's a French word which means something big. So I think this forum is just here to, in the sense that make a bigger impact in the life of the youth in Ghana or anyone who desires to take an advantage of opportunities to um, advance his or her dream of studying abroad, and also to fulfill his or her career goals or any other interests the person might have at heart. Okay, so this is what we are going to do today on the mentorship session. I just wanted to take you guys through the forum, the academic page I have created, so that we can really know how it works and how we can make use of it. Okay, so right now I'm showing you the Facebook academic forum, where I post a lot of opportunities on for those who are just adherent or those who follow me consistently, so that they can have access to opportunities in with regard to scholarship in France, US, Canada, or any other destination. Okay, so this is the right platform for you if you're a young, energetic person with a heart and passionate need to fulfill your dream of study. I know how it feels via scholarship or other opportunities. I mean, you might want to take an advantage of this. Okay, so please, you are all welcome. Don't forget to share this forum with others so that we can reach a whole multitude of people and we can make an impact together. I know better is not good enough. The best is yet to come. So today I'm showing you the Facebook forum. Here is it. Okay, so this is the Facebook forum where we interact with people. Okay, and I post a whole lot of resources and opportunities that you might want to take an advantage of. So secondly, I also have, I just created an academic Twitter page also. So here you can see the academic Twitter page bearing the name Sir Richmond Go. Okay, so you just have to take an advantage of that one too, okay, on the forum. And I think there's a whole lot of opportunities being posted there also when it comes to you starting your search for scholarship in France, Canada, and US. Okay, so I believe that if you put in the right effort, with the grace of God, you will succeed. So here you might find a whole lot of information, and the beauty of this is that Twitter is an academic community, so you become part of my social capital, my network, and any opportunities that come up and people post it, you might also have the opportunity to see it, and you can, I mean, increase your chances, okay, because you have access to a variety of opportunities as far as scholarship and other related study abroad opportunities are concerned. Okay, so you might want to also check the Twitter academic page for yourself to make sure that you are taking advantage of all the opportunities being posted there. Okay, so make sure you recommend to others so that they follow. Okay, they follow and they make use of all this forum and the opportunities available there. Okay, so make sure you are not lacking behind. So this is the two forum I wanted to introduce you to. So we have the Facebook, we have the Twitter, and I just created a YouTube for where tutorials will be happening. Okay, so I'll be doing a brief videos when I have time on how you can go through some of the requisites, I mean, some of the process you need to fulfill towards your scholarship search and your admission process. Okay, so make sure that you're also following the Facebook page. Okay, I don't know why not. Okay, so let me try the alternative. Okay, let me try the alternative. Okay, so this is the YouTube page. Yes, I don't know why it was not working, but so this is the YouTube page. Okay, so sorry, it's in French, but I mean, I'll I'll have to change it into English. I think my language, yeah, but for now, I think the language is in French. But I mean, these are YouTube videos, so you might just want to have a look at it. So this is the Sir Gomens Richmond Forum. So I've done for now only 2 tutorials, okay, how we can take an advantage of this as a Ghanaian or study or scholarship search. The first one is with regard to France, and the other one is general, every corner of the group, how you can use the portal to make sure that you are selecting a study that best fits your interests, and how you can also inquire about other available scholarship that might meet your interests, according to your strength and your desire search that you want to make. Okay, so these are the 3 academic forum that we'll be using. Okay, we are already in July, so I think I have to do this so that it could help all of us. Okay, so make sure that you are subscribing to the YouTube Sir Gomens Richmond Forum and Facebook to make sure that you follow up. Okay, and this is my email address. You can send me an email, and make sure that you are also using the Twitter academic page for this. Okay, so I think that is a brief introduction about that. So since we are already preparing for this, okay, so let's help ourselves. So we are already in July. So this is what we are going to do. In order to make sure that we are doing the right thing, I've created a post that will guide us with regard to the monthly routine that we need to follow in order to fulfill our scholarship search dream. Okay, so we are already in July. Very soon in August, September, application portal for most of the school will open. So this is what we have to do. We have to use this roadmap, okay, for graduate studying for 2024 in France and US. Okay, so if you are committed to receiving a fully funded scholarship to study in France or US, you must want to adhere to this routine. I'm not saying you should follow step by step, but I mean this one encompasses the right procedure you need to follow in case you want to increase your chances, okay, of getting your dream admission scholarship. Okay, so we are about starting. So in July 2023, you might want to look at schools, okay, that program that best fits your interests and objectives. Okay, so what I recommend here is that you start searching for scholarship offers, okay, that you can take an advantage of. So if you are someone adherent on this page, I'll just posted a brief tutorial, as I said, on the YouTube channel that you can use to look for schools in France or US or any other part of the world based on your interest. Okay, so just make sure that you are watching that video that can help you, but don't limit yourself to only that. I mean, you can explore other options, but this one will guide you. So in July 2023, which I mean, we are in July, this is what you have to be doing. Okay, this is some of the these are some of the effort you have to be putting in if you want to win or receive a fully funded scholarship. Okay, so it's not a big deal for here. Again, some of the program of study require that you start preparing for some tests, so you might want to also check that. Okay, so make sure that you are preparing yourself for any standardized test like GRE or GMAT if you're in the business field of law. And for undergraduates, I mean, the GRA and GMAT is for those who want to pursue bachelor degree or some graduate programs. Okay, and the SAT or AC, it's mostly for undergraduates. Okay, people who are seeking for undergraduate or bachelor degree, okay, in the US, Canada. Okay, so you might want to familiarize yourself with this. Familiarize yourself with this test, okay, so that you can take an advantage of that. So this is what you have to be doing in August 2023, based on the search on the scholarship. You might want to just choose some few schools, okay, because of course you cannot apply for every school in the world. So you have to just pick some few schools, college, and you check their degree program. Then you make sure that you familiarize yourself with their deadline. You know, you are cognizant of their deadlines and requirements. Okay, so you haven't done that, I believe I will admonish you, I recommend that you start doing that as we draw closer to, I guess, okay, this is the right time, so that you have enough time to see some of the requirements, some of your weakness, and how you can course correct things. Okay, so in August, that is what you are supposed to do. In September, most schools will open, but as you are making the application, in case you want to apply for funding, most of the time in the US, Canada, you might want to look out for faculty members whose interests align with yours, okay, because most of the school offer graduate assistantship, maybe not scholarship, but funding, okay, and the funding meaning you are going to work with the institution or the university or with the faculty members in the school. So you might want to, before the school will give you admission or give you the green light, the leeway to apply, sometimes they admonish that you look out for a faculty member or professor, lecturer in the school who want to accept you, okay, in that regard. So you have to make sure that you are also doing that. I will do an in-depth video about how to do that, how you can set an email to inquire about potential opportunities in school, reaching out to faculty members, the best thing, the do's and don'ts, the pros and cons, what you need to do, the content of the message you need to draft. Okay, I've already done that, which you can check it on my Twitter page here. Okay, okay, this is about statement of purpose. I mean, what you want to do, but I mean, your email should sometimes encapsulate some features or some content on your statement of purpose, because you have to tell the faculty member why you are reaching out, why you want to apply for the program, and what excites you and how they can help you. Okay, but I'll do that later. All right, so in October, you prepare yourself for term test. Okay, so if you have not done so, as I said, you might want to check the requirement and see if you have to write those tests to increase your chances. In November 2023, you might want to follow up with professors who responded to your initial email. I'm doing this because if you sometimes need funding in the US, yes, mostly it might not be scholarship, but funding which caters your teaching for everything, but you need to be in touch with professors. Some schools are not required that, but others to require that in Canada and US. Okay, so you might want to do that in France also. Okay, so this is what you might want to do in November 2023. And December 2023, most of the application deadline are drawing close. Okay, because most of the school will close the application portal and scholarship portals. They want to have an ample time, enough time to do the review. Okay, so from now to December 2023, most of the scholarship opportunities or the admission portal will be closed. Okay, they will no longer be receiving application or other stuff. Okay, so you might want to also keep that in mind, so that after you monitor the school, their deadline, the requirement, you also make sure that you have in mind the deadline, so that you don't miss out any information that you might find yourself wanting at the end of the day. Okay, all right, so that is for December 2023. In January 2024, if you are still in January 2024, if you might want to also follow up, discuss funding opportunities with academic member, faculty member that you reach out to. Okay, so you might want to see if they have other opportunities, okay, in case you're interested in research, okay, especially for master's research. But if you are not interested, you are not research oriented, you might want to go for non-research masters. Okay, so in February 2024. All right, so let's continue. So in February 2024, as I said, we are discussing opportunities with academic members who have expressed interest, okay, in your field, okay, and another opportunity. In February 2024, you might want to keep in touch with college admission officers, okay? So sometimes you might want to make an inquiry about scholarship opportunities available, okay? You might have some concern about some of the program requirements. You might want to keep in touch with faculty members. With time, we will talk about that, how you can make an inquiry about your program of study in France, to graduate coordinators, people, faculty members in charge of financial documentation, and a whole lot of requirement that something you need to fulfill in order to make sure that your application are true. Okay, so this is what you might be doing in February 2024. In March 2024, mostly I would say congratulations in advance, because most you might be receiving some good news as well as negative news. Positive news, but we hope for the best, because that's where most of the schools will be releasing the admission, okay, decisions. So if you had an offer, congratulations. If you don't, no problem. We need to see another day. You just have to keep hope alive and work on whatever you didn't do it well, so that you make sure that next time you are doing the right thing. Okay, so in March 2024, there's what's going to happen. When you receive your offer letter, we will guide you here on this forum how you can apply for your study permit and your visa. Okay, and I think you need your admission letter before you can do that, so we will be talking about that. And again, when you receive that, you might want to also look at accommodation, because obviously you want to see the accommodation you will need in when you arrive in France or US or Canada. Okay, so you must start working on that with the school. The program coordinators or whoever's in charge of that will be reaching out to you with more information about that. All right, in April 2024, after getting your admission letter, sometimes you might receive an email, and it has to come in an official letter. Okay, so if you do that, of course, sometimes you have to accept or sign a form or fill some document to make sure that it is valid. If really validated your acceptance or other stuff. So this is almost you would do. You have to work on that, and if it is funding too, sometimes you might want to go into agreement, finalize everything with the professors or those who are giving you the funding. Okay, if it's a research based like master's or PhD, you might want to go through all these requirements with them. In May 2024, you confirm your enrollment at the university of your choice by submitting all documents. Okay, some university may require that when you are applying, you use your transcript, but sometimes they might want you to send your official transcript, okay, from your former institution. Okay, so the transcript you use in your previous study, sometimes they might want the university itself to officially sign and send those information. So you might want to also take a look at that and make sure you fulfill all those requirements in that case, so that you don't find yourself wanting. And good luck here. You might also want to secondary plan your trip, including your booking flight and reserving spaces, okay, transportation and other stuff. You might want to do that, buy your ticket. Some of the scholarships cover that, okay, your flight, your ticket and other stuff. So sometimes there's no need to worry but most of the funding too does not cover that. So that one you might want to save and or look into your own resources and make sure that you gather some money to do that. Okay. And in June 2024, yeah, you finalize your departure tax, your pre-departure tax, okay, by getting your insurance, other stuff, okay, making sure that you're in touch with your faculty member in terms you will do a research. If a funded based study that you are going to do, then I mean, yeah, you might want to do that. And July 2024 is when you are preparing for your arrival. So before your studies commence in August, September, which is the fall, you've already by then arrived in France, Canada, or US. You've gotten all the necessary materials. You have to go through all the immigration process, checking, opening bank account, administrative procedure, and settling into your accommodation. Okay, because you have to build a new life, right? So that is what will be happening in regard to that. Then you begin your graduate study for the fall 2024 semester. Okay. So these are some of the routine that you have to go through by the grace of God. And I believe that with the right effort, it's going to help you. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe. More videos will come, but this is just a short tutorial about some of the routine you have to go through. Okay, so I hope to see you more for more information. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not done that. Make sure you are sharing the page, academic Twitter page to others, and the Facebook page to others to also follow. Okay. And I wish you all the best. Better is not good enough. The best is yet to come. Okay. All right.